Welcome, Virgo, to your January mid-month reading. I am Veronica. This is Veronica's Dreams Psychic Tarot. Hope y'all are doing fantastic today. So we're going to just take a look at current situation and some energies around that. And let's shuffle a couple times. I'm using Runic Tarot um, for the reading. I think I'll use the Somnia for clarifying. And if you wouldn't mind, hit that thumbs up button and leave me a comment. Much appreciated when you do that. It helps us connect. It helps the channel. And that subscribe button also would be very much appreciated. Thank you. Let's get started, Virgo. Let's get started. Whew. What do we got for Virgo? Virgo. Current situation is Page of Pentacles. Present influence. Strength, what you don't see. Seven of Swords, what to look for. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, I'm sorry, that's what to look for goes over there. Unexpected, what will be unexpected for our Virgos? Eight of Wands. That kind of changes things up a little bit. Okay. Challenge. Ten of Swords. Strength is the Tower. You know, it's really interesting having those there because, well, the Ten of Swords makes sense. Trying to end something can be hard, but the Tower and the Strength means, yeah, changes are needed. Okay, so where does this all lead? Three cards. Ace of Wands, Nine of Swords, Eight of Cups, advice. Knight of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Wands. This could be something that you're planning, which makes sense with the Page of Pentacles in your current situation, because Page of Pentacles is really about, you're really focused on learning something specific. They put the Page of Pentacles puts a lot of energy into learning something. I usually kind of call it the discovery card as well because they're really focused. The Strength, though, is your influence. There's something here where you realize that you have to be either more patient or enduring, or, like there's something here where you're realizing that you have to be stronger. And it doesn't mean stronger like, you have to, but more like, okay, I really got to focus. I really have to, do something that's hard, and I think that's what it feels like to me. Can you tell me what the Strength card is for our Virgos? Ace of Pentacles, yes. Doing something new, reaching the King of Pentacles, yeah. There could be, like, I feel like you want a new opportunity with this Page of Pentacles too in the current situation, but the hard part, what you're trying to keep focused on or be patient about is going from zero to the best. Like, so the Ace of Pentacles would be the beginning, the King of Pentacles is at the top of the minors and the Pentacles. So you're thinking going from here to here. So I think that's what you're trying to be strong on. I think you realize it's not going to happen because you do have the Page of Pentacles in your current situation. You're really working hard on something. Again, the Strength, though, I think that energy of the Strength card is what's making you go, okay, I need to focus. Okay, so that's what I feel like is happening. Tell me about the Page. Anything more about the Page of Pentacles? Okay, Eight of Swords and Four Pentacles. Yeah, you're done being stuck, and that's why you want to work hard. So you may be holding on to something that's not serving you anymore, or maybe you're holding on too tightly to an idea, and you're realizing that that's keeping you stuck. So that is what is this Page of Pentacles. You're working on becoming unstuck, right? But you're also working, it looks to me like maybe on saving some money up a little bit too. What you don't see is the Seven of Swords. Anytime I see this in the what you don't see, I would just be careful. Make sure everybody's being honest with you. No one's trying to sneak anything by you. It is the card of the theft, right? It can be. And when it's in the unseen, sometimes it's a fair warning that, just be careful, that you're not letting anyone take advantage or anything like that. Anything more about the Seven of Swords our Virgos need to know? The Moon and the Page of Swords. Yes, again, unclear. You can't see everything that's happening, and that's in the unseen piece. Now, I do feel like if you focus with the Page of Swords, you will be able to see these things if anything is happening. But just know that I feel like someone could be not being 100% honest. So just be wary of that. Pay attention a little bit. So the Eight of Wands comes in the unexpected. And I feel like that, this could be an offer of some sort, or it could be travel. Let's see what it's something coming in. It doesn't necessarily have to be an offer, but there's definitely something coming in. And I feel like it's going to be a little bit hard because you are going to have a new beginning here, but you are going to also have to put something to an end. And I think that's what this Eight of Pentacles is happening here with the Eight. So Death and Eight of Cups. Yeah. So there are some changes and you need to move away from something. This comes in unexpectedly, but you have already figured out that you need to move away from something. But I think because you've made changes in your life, and I believe that something happens, it could be an offer, it could be a message, but it makes you realize that it's time. Something happens that makes you feel like it's time to walk away. It's time to do something new. It's time to do something different. And that makes sense with the Tower and the Eight of Cups over here at the end. All of this makes sense because what to look for is the the Knight of Pentacles, excuse me. And that tells me that what you need to look for is patience, but don't stop working for your goal. Just be patient about it. It doesn't mean stop. It means keep working, but know that it might take a while. So look for the patience. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles, please, for our Virgos. Yep, Ten of Wands. Yeah, the Emperor, for sure. It's hard. Ten of Wands is a hard card. It's carrying your burdens differently, trying to figure that out. The Emperor is that control. So I believe this is look for, if you're feeling like overburdened or overwhelmed, just slow down and get control back. That Knight of Pentacles doesn't stop moving. He just moves slower. Be patient, allow things to happen. And I feel like with the Emperor, it's about looking for that control, taking control. So you do have the Ten of Swords in your challenge. So I do feel like you have to put an end to something and it's not going to be easy. Tell me more about this. Knight of Swords. Tell me more about this Ten of Swords. Tell me more about this Ten of Swords, please. There's that Emperor. Yeah, you have to. Okay, so it has something to do with this Seven of Swords at the in the unseen, because it also has the Moon here. So you do need to shut the door on something, and I think it's that you need to realize that you need to be more clear. So what you need to shut the door on is maybe believing something that's not true. So there is, I feel like someone is maybe not being 100% clear or honest. And this is telling you that you're going to struggle looking for that, but you know that you also have to shut the door on that. For some reason, it's not going to be easy. It could be someone that means a lot to you, and you know that that's just not going to work for you, and you need to shut the door. So we have the Tower in your strength. So Tower is all about changes, usually swift changes, that you change your, your foundation. And I think this says you're ready for changes or you can handle the changes. The World with the Tower. This could be that changes are coming to an end. So the world is reaching goals. And it could be, I think that the reason why it's in your strength is that there might have been a lot of things happening in your life. You feel like things have been you feel like there's nothing with foundation. That strength card too in the beginning of the reading is part of that. And I feel like what you have to realize is that this is over. The world means things are coming to a completion, a necessary completion. Where does this all lead? Ace of Wands, Nine of Swords, Eight of Cups. New opportunities. Something new is beginning that really kind of lights your fire. The Nine of Swords is stress, anxiousness, which makes sense anytime a new beginning comes in. You can get a little stressed. And then the Eight of Cups, you know exactly what you want. You are going to walk in, just like at the beginning of the reading. It's time. It's time to walk away from something that just is not making you feel good. Tell me more about the Ace of Wands, Eight of Cups, and Empress. So yeah, you're getting an opportunity. So you're getting an opportunity to walk away from something. And I do feel like you do understand that this is going to help you take care of yourself. So there's something here where it could be more easily sustained once you're able to take on this new opportunity. Again, though, it's leading you away from what no longer serves you. By the way, the sun was at the bottom of the deck, which is really good. So the Nine of Swords, let's see what this stress is about. So stress, anxiousness. What is this about for our Virgos? This is Nine of Swords, please. Nine of Swords. The Ace of Wands popped in there. Seven of Wands and the Lovers. So you may feel like the stress may come from you feeling like you have to stand up for this new opportunity to someone that's important to you. So you might start getting really stressed about it. But I think it's short lived because you've already made your decision to walk away. However, you do need to stand your ground. You need to make sure that you stay with what's going to be good for you. So let's do the last one is the Eight of Cups. What's happening with the Eight of Cups, please? Four of Swords is upside down. That is the Hangman with the King of Swords. Yep. You are going to be done thinking about things, weighing things out. The Hangman, thinking about things differently, looking at things from a different angle. The King of Swords, taking that initiative and moving forward with it. The King of Swords says, this is what I want to do. This is what I'm going to do. And this is where I'm going. And they're very intellectual, but more importantly, it's you're going to use your brain. But it comes from you taking some time. But that's done because now you're headed into a new opportunity, or at least away from what's no longer serving you. So your advice is the Knight of Cups, which I feel like it's bring your true self to the party, basically, whatever opportunities happen here, whatever you're working on, so that you can actually have a new opportunity with this Ace of Wands. Bring your true self. Your gift to the situation is you, not anything but you. Whether it's your knowledge, whether it's whatever, it is you that's doing this. Let's pull an oracle card for our Virgos. Let's see what we got. Oracle for mid-January for our Virgos. What do they need to know? This is the Somnia Oracle. What we got here? Oh, that's not going to work. It looks like the Tower. The dowsing, it looks a lot like the Tower card in this deck. Because the Tower, I don't have it handy, but yeah, the Tower in this deck has a little house burning. What is this? The dowsing, which is 111. Whoa. My 105 is like, it's kind of a cool card. These are all actual photographs. It's his artwork. So the key words for this card are alleviation, preservation, respite, dissipation, restoration, equilibrium. The dowsing portrays the pursuit of mindful action in the face of crisis. When chaos threatens to overwhelm us, it is important to maintain a rational approach to carefully address the challenge at hand. This card reminds us to respond, to employ the proper tools to extinguish turmoil and rebuild when the storm passes. Actually, I like this for you because you have the tower in your strength, and this is exactly what you do when you take control of a tower card. These words. So there you have your reading for today, Virgo. I hope you liked it. Reminder, hit that thumbs up button. Take care. Have a beautiful day.